It's been 2 weeks since the youth. We've been through the CJC conference project, and we're here to present. And to share what we have learned from that conference, and to testify also what God has done to us during the 3-day and 2-night conference. So enjoy.
Leave me alone. I'm only one. Not more than one. I said no. I said no. I said no.
Hey. Both of you, what's going on?
Well, it's his fault. It's telling me I'm more than one. I'm so tired to think of food.
Hi. Now, in the conference, there was a thing he showed us by the cup. The cup.
Okay lang, son.
Mahal ko pong kapatid yan. So, at first, he said he had 2 cups in his hand. First cup, he shook it. He said, why was there water coming out? Everyone said, because you shake the cup. He said, I'm going to try it to another cup. I'm going to shake it. There's no water coming out. Everyone asked, what was he trying to explain? Then he took the first cup. He said, look at the difference. He shaked it again, water came out. The second cup, shaked it, and we did that, nothing came out. He said, this cup, there's something in it. And in this kit, Kuya Jun, water represents the attitude inside him. So when his brother told him to mow the lawn, well, he shook the cup, and then the attitude came out. But when it's not, there's okay, the attitude doesn't come out. Meaning to say, sometimes you have the attitude, but it doesn't show when you have a problem. Then I found myself in the situation for the past week. It was Thursday. I was in school. At first I was okay, in a good mood. Then, when temptation comes, my attitude went out. Then I found myself in a very bad consequence when I couldn't do anything about it. Found myself, they sent me home because I got in a fight because I couldn't, it was me, there was the temper inside of me that when there was a problem, my attitude went out, and and I asked the Lord, I had the attitude inside of me when it came out, I was okay. So I asked the Lord for the water to come out inside of me. Because, it's hard living inside of you and there's water, because it's really not, it won't bring you far in your life. Because if you have the water inside you, you can hurt a lot of people. And I was in that situation where that thing, it's really a big problem. And thank you.
What do you see? Two dots. Here. What do you see? I see red dots and red dots and 2 dots, and I see you.
Of course. Because they can't see me. Oh, this one.
I see the red dots and 2 dots.
Okay, here.
This thing, I see the red dots and 2 dots.
This represents the problem and circumstances that we have every day, every time. Because she only saw the dots, the design of the trade. she only focused here. She didn't focus with the people, the beautiful faces of those people. She didn't see you guys. She only saw this and me, of course, like holding. But she only focused on one thing. So sometimes us, we only focus on the problems, like the hindrance. It's the same thing with this one. This is the hindrance. Sometimes we forget God. It's like sometimes if we have problems, we forget about God and like all the beautiful things around us. We only focus on our problem. That's why sometimes we get depressed, like down. So most of the time we only like focus with the problems. So sometimes we have to think and depend on God, not just focus on the problems. That's what the speaker like told us. I thought we learned that from the CJ1 thing. So application on this, like testify. Sometimes we have problems, but sometimes we just think about our problems. We don't think about others anymore. Like for example, if we have kids, we only focus on our kids. We like think about them. They're so naughty and all those stuff. We don't see the beautiful sides of them anymore. It's like we don't think. And instead of just praying for them, we just like we depend on ourselves. Like we talk to them, just scream on them, blah blah blah. But like we forget to pray. Like we just need to depend on God. We don't need to depend on ourselves because we can't change people. You know, we can't solve our problems alone. We need Him. Like we really need Him for us to solve all our problems.
I just want to add something in the this. Yeah, it's not just a problem that lack our vision to see Christ in our life. It's also that we value a lot of things in our life that we don't see. God has a higher value for us. And for give you example, we value cars, houses, money, girls. Yeah, that could be a lot of things. And we forgot about that. It's true. I can testify to that. But again, you know, God is always there. And like what I've learned that we are not loved because we're valuable, but we are valuable because He loved us. And it's really something that hit me. And I think it's my first time to go to conference, and 3 days in conference, I've learned a lot of things, and it changed the way I see things in my life. And I'm really blessed that I was there. I think for the youth, and I think I'm old enough to be in the youth. And again, God says, you know, it's about that one way.